Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about that Black Widow trailer that dropped very early this morning. Usually we know a time and place where they're going to drop these things, and this one they decided to just drop it out of nowhere, and I'm okay with that because the more movies that I'm really excited about and looking forward to, the better. So when they drop them, the faster I can see those trailers and get really excited. And this trailer really got me excited for this movie. And this was a movie that I was a little bit. Look, I'm always excited for the MCU, but along with most other people, Black Widow was the one that I was like, do we really need a Black Widow movie? I mean, it's been like, she's dead. Spoiler alert for anyone that didn't see Endgame yet, but if you haven't, I don't know what's wrong with you. But we knew that the movie was going to take place before Civil War, and at first I was like, yeah, I don't know if we need this. But then an idea I thought something that's going to happen in this movie is going to help with other movies down the line, and I'll get to that a little bit later. First of all, I really love the tone of this trailer. It takes a more serious tone, very similar to Captain America: The Winter Soldier or Civil War. It seems like it's going to take a more grounded approach. Not too grounded, of course. There's like high action sequences that are unbelievable sometimes. As someone compared it to like maybe a 90s James Bond movie. The thoughts that I got from it, not only Winter Soldier, but I also did think of Jason Bourne and Mission Impossible as movies as well. Except, obviously, Scarlett Johansson's not actually going to hang on to the side of a plane because well, she probably could if she wanted to, but I doubt that's going to happen in this movie. Marvel's like, no. We have CGI that can take care of some of that. We don't want our actors killing ourselves, and then you're in the hospital or something for like 2 weeks, and we have to stop production on everything. This is really cool. I really loved what was going on in this trailer. I love the action sequences that they were showing. I like the idea of Natasha having this family that we have never really seen before. And some people are saying, well, wait a minute, how does this link up to Endgame? Because at her funeral, one of the Avengers asked, does she have any family? And Captain America said, us. And so how do they not know about this other family that she looks like she might have? Let's remember, Natasha was someone that always kept her life secret, as secretive as possible. So it's not that hard to think that she just left these people out of her will and testament. So I think it really looks great. I love the way David Harbour looks in this movie as the Red Guardian. I don't know too much about the character. Someone said it's going to be. It was comparing it a little bit to Captain America, but Russian. He had a little funny moment in the trailer where we got a couple shots of Rachel Weisz in the movie. And a new girl that apparently is going to be her sister, or at least that's what they call each other, right? Hey, sis, or they had a little fight first, and then they were like, yeah, sister. I think that new girl, is going to be the new Black Widow. I think they are going to set. This movie is a passing of the torch movie. It is going to be the end of Natasha Romanoff's story, because we know the end of her story, right? But this is like the lost chapter in her story that we didn't know about, because they are going to set this up to be a passing of the torch to a new Black Widow. This isn't just Natasha's story. This is going to be for this new character as well. So if they do decide to do a Black Widow 2 or Black Widow 3, it will be focused more on this new Black Widow. But the smart thing that they're doing is letting Natasha be the centerpiece of this one to kind of pass down that torch. Think of it very similar to what they're doing with the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus. That is said that Hawkeye, Ronan, played by Jeremy Renner, is going to be training a young Kate Bishop, who will be training to be the new Hawkeye. That's how I'm looking at this Black Widow movie. I think it just makes perfect sense. I really like that they're bringing Thunderbolt Ross back because I really did love that Incredible Hulk movie, and William Hurt was great in it, and I thought the whole cast was great in that movie. But the fact that they're bringing him back again, it makes perfect sense because this movie takes place right after Civil War and before Infinity War, so there's that 2-year time gap where they can easily place this movie. We already have Black Panther there, Spider-Man there, so it's Spider-Man Homecoming, so it's around that time with those two films. And yeah, this movie looks really, really cool, and I can't wait for it. As someone who wasn't that excited about it, like it was literally at the bottom, out of all the MCU Phase 4 announcements that they came out with, including the Disney Plus shows, Black Widow was really on the bottom of my list, but now this kind of brought it up, and my excitement is, I'm not like super excited, like this is not still my most anticipated. My most anticipated is probably, I don't even know what to pick from Marvel because they do such a great job. But definitely this is one that, as someone who was, yeah, okay, I'll see it when it comes out, but now I'm like, okay, I'm ready for it. Now I really want to see it because I think this is going to be a badass film. So with that being said, guys, comment below and tell me your thoughts. Have your minds changed on this trailer, or are you still a little lukewarm on it? Yeah, with that being said, I think Scarlett Johansson, this is the movie she's going to deserve, and it's going to live up to what the trailers are showing us, and I can't wait for it. So with that being said, like this video, please subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a huge fan of the MCU. I do love the MCU, of course. Some people would probably even call me a shill, and look, I wish I could get paid by Disney, but I'm not a shill. But you know what? If Disney was paying me, I'd be a proud shill, I'll say that. With that being said, until next time, take care.